man, we got some educational videos, man. You know, we love watching our educational, getting our knowledge, getting our brain right. This video, shout out to Infographics. What if you stop eating sugar for 30 days? Now, speaking of sugar, I'm literally sitting on stream right now as I speak, eating a box of Sour Patch Kids. And right now in this Sour Patch Kids, it has a total amount of 24 grams of sugar. Per box, it's 78 grams, which is crazy. But 24 grams in this box right here, 110 calories per serving. So let's see if we stop eating sugar for 30 days, what will happen? And I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper. And this has total sugars, 39 grams, including 39 grams of added sugars, which is so that means it's really total 78% sugar up in this bitch. That's ridiculous. 30 days without it. Let's see.
Meet Emily, a graphic designer with a sweet tooth that could rival Willy Wonka's. She loves her daily dose of sugar, be it in her coffee, desserts, or snacks. Emily's lifestyle and food choices reflect a typical modern-day diet, heavily influenced by convenience and a love for sweet treats. Her days often start with a store-bought latte laden with syrup and a pastry.
Nice.
Sometimes a bowl of sugary cereal at home.
Nice.
Lunches are usually grabbed on the go, consisting of sandwiches or salads with hidden sugars in dressings, and dinners often include processed foods or takeout. Snacking is a regular part of her routine, with a particular weakness for chocolate and soda. Emily's diet, rich in added sugars, is not uncommon in a fast-paced, convenience-oriented society. This habitual consumption of sugar-laden foods and drinks is what initially prompts her to consider the impact of her diet on her health and well-being, leading to a big decision: to embark on a 30-day sugar-free challenge. Why? To see how her body and mind react to this drastic change.
Yeah.
Let's sprinkle some context on the matter. It's no secret that sugar is a key ingredient in many American diets. In fact, according to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, the average American consumes 34 teaspoons of sugar daily, amounting to over 500 calories. This consumption translates to more than 100 pounds, the equivalent of 3 cinder blocks of sugar per person annually. So, has it always been that bad? Nope, there's been a dramatic increase in sugar intake compared to historical data. For instance, in 1822, the amount of sugar an average American consumed in 5 days was equivalent to the sugar content in a single 12-ounce soda today.
Damn!
Meaning on average, Americans now consume that much sugar every 7 hours. This excessive intake is not just the result of the sweet tooth gone wild. It's a national health concern. With sugar hidden in everything from bread to salad dressings, it's no wonder our consumption of sugar is off the charts. Now consider the effects of this sugar overindulgence. But before we do, we have a question for you.
What?
Other than your diet, do you feel like there's another issue in your life? The kind that interferes with your happiness or prevents you from achieving your goals?
Okay, Infographics,
Regardless if you have a
sponsorship.
clinical mental health issue like depression or anxiety, or if you're just a human who lives in this world who's going through a hard time, therapy can give you the tools to approach your life in a very different way. Saying, let's look at the effects of sugar overindulgence. From spiking blood sugar levels to contributing to obesity, the impacts are far-reaching and often underestimated. Sugar is like that friend who's fun in small doses but can wreak havoc when around too much.
Yep.
It's a source of instant energy, sure, but it comes with a cost. A cost to our health, our energy levels, and even our mood. The 2015-2020 Dietary Guidelines for Americans advise restricting calories from added sugars to a maximum of 10% of your daily caloric intake.
So
for
only
a diet of
10%
2,000 calories,
you can
this
only
equates
have for
to
the day?
200 calories, or roughly 12 teaspoons of sugar.
12
What does this mean in
teaspoons?
terms of food, though? Well, the average 20-ounce bottle of sugar-sweetened soda, lemonade, or iced tea contains 65 grams of added
65?
sugar. That's the equivalent of 16 teaspoons
16?
of table sugar. So why focus on a 30-day challenge? It's long enough to witness significant changes, yet short enough to be achievable. This time frame allows our bodies to adjust, detoxify, and react to the absence of sugar. It's a period of revelation for many as they discover just how dependent their bodies and tastes have become on this sweet substance. And if you can make it 30 days, you can usually take
It's
things
the
even
first
further.
day. I'm feeling
Some
good.
might even make this way of eating part of their
Try making it day 5, motherfucker. Let's smoke. I mean, not smoking. Ah! That's tough too. But day 5, not eating sugar. Ooh-wee.
lifestyle. Emily's journey, which we'll delve into, is not just about cutting out a dietary element. It's about rediscovering food, flavors, and perhaps a healthier version of herself. Join us as we follow Emily's 30-day sugar-free journey.
Let's see how we can do it.
An exploration that's not just about what she's missing out on, but more importantly, what she gains when sugar is off the table.
Right.
As Emily embarks on this journey, she realizes that it's not just about avoiding the obvious culprits, candies and cakes. Sugar lurks in many unsuspecting places, from breakfast cereals she used to munch on every morning to the salad dressing she puts on her seemingly healthy choices. It becomes clear that this challenge requires a mindful examination of her entire diet. Emily starts reading labels more carefully, discovering the hidden sugars in many processed foods. She swaps out her usual grocery items for whole, unprocessed alternatives. Instead of sugary breakfast cereals, she opts for oatmeal or whole grain cereal with no added sugar. She exchanges white bread for whole grain or sprouted bread. And instead of prepackaged snacks and flavored yogurts, she chooses raw nuts, seeds, and plain Greek yogurt. For sweet cravings, she turns to fresh fruits rather than reaching for cookies or candy bars. In place of processed, ready-to-eat meals, she starts buying fresh vegetables, lean proteins like chicken or fish, and whole grains like quinoa or brown rice to cook simple, nutritious meals at home. This not only reduces her sugar intake, but also introduces her to a variety of new and natural flavors. The first few days are the hardest.
See, chat, all that sounds good, right? But it feels like our economy makes it so expensive not to be able to buy those things. Like, all of those things sound good. I mean, shit, you probably would be able to buy all those things at a decent price and, you know, just plan it out right and things like that. You probably will be able to do this challenge easily for 30 days. You feel me? I wouldn't doubt it. You feel me? There's not a chance that I know you can't not eat sugar. That's easy. You feel me, chat? Like, not easy for me, but easy to do it. But it just feels like sometimes a lot of this shit just be super, super expensive, especially like even the whole grain, even the whole foods, you know, that don't have sugars added into it. You know, they bump up those prices for those organic things. So it'd be tough out here, man.
Emily battles intense cravings, a common symptom of sugar withdrawal. She finds herself daydreaming about Snickers bars and pumpkin spice lattes. However, she stays committed, filling her diet with fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and proteins. She notices that the wholesome foods keep her full for longer, reducing her temptation to snack. Emily also experiments with natural sweeteners like honey and dates in her cooking and baking, exploring just how a smidge of these can add a different kind of sweetness to her meals. This phase of the journey is as much about discovery as it is restriction.
Really?
And Emily starts to appreciate the natural flavors from her food more than she ever did before. As the first week progresses, Emily confronts more than just cravings. She starts experiencing headaches and a noticeable dip in her energy levels, particularly in the afternoons. This is a typical response as her body is accustomed to regular sugar and hits of quick energy, and it now has to adjust to a slower, more consistent energy source. Emily combats this by increasing her intake of water and including healthy fats and proteins in her meals to sustain her energy. She finds out that snacking on nuts and seeds instead of reaching for chocolate helps keep her energy levels more stable. Social situations present another challenge. Coffee catch-ups and office birthdays, usually accompanied by sweet treats, become a test of willpower. Emily realizes how much her social interactions revolve around sugary foods. She starts to bring her own snacks, like fruit or unsweetened yogurt.
Okay, now this is crazy. Rec? Yeah, I'm down for rec. Draco, I'm just waiting for the guys to get up in here, to be honest. What happened to the waves? Man, I said it's over with, man. It's time to let the curls get back out here, man. Get the curls back out in the game, man. Time to get the curls for the girls. Well, the curls for the girl. But anyways, yeah, this one is crazy. I'm not gonna lie. If you go to a function where, you know, is a party involved and things like that, I'm not saying you gotta drink and you gotta eat the cakes and eat things like that, but if you know you're doing this, for me, bringing your own fruits and vegetables and shit is crazy.
These gatherings, it's awkward at first, but her friends and colleagues soon become supportive of her endeavor. This shift not only helps her stick to her sugar-free goal, but also sparks conversations about dietary choices and health among her peers. Emotionally, Emily feels a roller coaster of highs and lows during the first week. The initial excitement of starting a new challenge gives way to moments of frustration and temptation. However, she starts to document her journey, journaling her feelings and food choices each day. This reflection becomes a powerful tool, helping her understand her emotional relationship with food, particularly sugar. It's a revelation for Emily to see how much her mood and food were intertwined. By the end of the first week, despite her struggles, Emily begins to feel a sense of accomplishment. She's more in tune with her body and her choices, setting the stage for more discoveries in the weeks to come. Entering the second week, Emily starts to notice a shift in her body's reaction to the lack of sugar. The headaches begin to subside, and her energy levels start to stabilize. This change aligns with research suggesting that reducing sugar intake can lead to more consistent blood sugar levels, helping to avoid the highs and lows often caused by sugar spikes and crashes. Emily also observes her cravings for sugar are diminishing. Where once the thought of a cookie would have her salivating, she now passes by the office snack table with hardly a second glance. Believe it or not, a reduction in sugar consumption can significantly lower the desire for sweet foods. One surprising development for Emily is an improvement in her sleep quality. She finds herself falling asleep more easily and waking up feeling more refreshed. This improvement can be attributed to better blood sugar regulation, as noted in several health studies. High sugar diets have been linked to poor sleep patterns, so the positive change is a welcome benefit of her sugar-free lifestyle. Additionally, Emily starts experimenting with her diet, incorporating more fiber-rich foods and healthy fats, which not only help in curbing sugar cravings, but also contribute to an overall sense of well-being. By the end of the second week, Emily begins to feel a newfound sense of control over her diet and health. This empowerment is echoed in the wider scientific community. For example, the American Heart Association's guidelines on sugar intake suggest that reducing sugar...
Man, Chad, it's time to go on a 30-day detox, man. A tree detox, man. How's that sound? 30-day, a month detox from tree? Now that's I would be cut. That would be nice.
Intake can lead to better cardiovascular health and a lower risk of obesity-related diseases. Emily realizes that her 30-day challenge is turning into a profound learning experience.
Chat, though, I really am. Once my daughter gets here, though, chat, like for at least 3 weeks, damn near almost the whole month of March. It's going at least 2 weeks. At least the first 2 weeks that she's born, chat, I'm gonna be detoxed. For me, I ain't gonna be smoking, you feel me? I'm gonna just be all around my baby. I'm gonna just wanna be all up in her, all around her face, for me. I don't wanna be all that, for me. I'ma still have my tree and shit, you feel me? But I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm gonna detox, for me, soon as she gets here, so I can have my baby Tania. Just can't wait till she's here, chat. I just can't wait.
Nutrition and health, giving her insights that will influence her dietary choices long after the challenge is over. This week reinforces the idea that while cutting out sugar can be difficult initially, the body's ability to adapt and thrive is remarkable.
These boys want to run
Emily
these
enters the third week of her sugar-free journey, the physical benefits become increasingly evident. She notices her skin is clearer and more radiant than before. This improvement in skin health is supported by research that links high sugar consumption to inflammation and aging of the skin. The process of glycation, where sugar in the bloodstream attaches to proteins and forms harmful new molecules, can lead to skin issues. By reducing her sugar intake, Emily is experiencing a decrease in this process, resulting in healthier skin. Mentally, Emily feels more alert and focused.
After no sugar?
The foggy brain and afternoon slumps that were once a regular part of her day are now gone. This boost in cognitive function experienced by Emily is because of high sugar diets negatively impacting mental clarity and focus. The stabilization of her blood sugar levels is likely contributing to this increased mental sharpness. Furthermore, Emily finds her mood is more consistent. She no longer experiences the mood swings that often accompanied her sugar highs and crashes. That's because reduced sugar intake can lead to better mental health and stability, even reducing symptoms associated with anxiety and depression. Another significant change Emily observes is in her digestive health. She experiences less bloating and discomfort, symptoms that were previously common for her. This improvement can be attributed to a reduction in sugar, which can disrupt gut health and lead to gastrointestinal issues. Studies have shown that overconsumption of sugar can contribute to various non-communicable diseases, including gastrointestinal problems. Emily's decision to replace sugary foods with fiber-rich fruits, vegetables, and whole grains has not only helped in reducing her sugar intake, but also improved her overall digestive health. By the end of the 3rd week, Emily feels like she's not just surviving without sugar, but thriving, experiencing firsthand the comprehensive benefits of a reduced
you're already
sugar
3 weeks
diet.
in at this point. You pretty much should live your life,
journey,
right?
Emily begins.
Live your life without sugar, huh? Head ass. I don't need this for the rest of my life. I can do without sugar. Bitch, if you don't go eat you a Snickers bar.
To see signs of long-term health benefits. One notable change is her weight. Without the excess calories from sugar, she started to shed a few pounds. It's true, a reduction in sugar intake can lead to weight loss, as sugar is a major source of empty calories in many diets. The American Heart Association's guidance on sugar consumption supports this.
Bitch wanted to lose weight, so she stopped eating sugar.
Suggesting that reducing added sugars can have a significant impact on obesity, as well as related health issues like type 2 diabetes. Another area where Emily sees a marked improvement is in her heart health. She feels more energetic during her workouts, and overall, her body feels lighter and more efficient. Research has demonstrated that lowering sugar intake can decrease the risk of heart disease by reducing factors like inflammation, blood pressure, and bad cholesterol levels. These changes are crucial for mitigating the risk of cardiovascular diseases, which are often exacerbated by high sugar diets. The effect of these changes is not just physical. Emily's overall quality of life has improved. She feels more in control of her eating habits and less dependent on sugar for emotional comfort or a quick energy boost. This sense of empowerment and improved health literacy is a critical aspect of making sustainable dietary changes. Understanding the impact of your dietary choices on long-term health can lead you to form more consistent and healthy eating patterns. As Emily concludes her 30-day sugar-free challenge, she reflects on the journey and realizes that the lessons learned extend far beyond this short period. The awareness and habits she's developed promise lasting benefits for her overall health and well-being. So what would happen if Emily continues this no-sugar lifestyle? As Emily moves beyond the 30-day mark and into the future, the long-term effects of a reduced sugar intake will begin to manifest in even more significant ways. Over the next few years, her consistent low-sugar diet could contribute to a reduced risk of developing chronic illnesses. Diets high in added sugars are linked to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes, certain cancers, and fatty liver disease. By maintaining her reduced sugar intake, Emily significantly lowers her chances of facing these health issues. Her commitment to a healthier lifestyle acts as a preventative measure against these potentially life-altering conditions. Additionally, Emily's sustained low-sugar diet will have a profound impact on her dental health. With sugar being a leading cause of tooth decay and gum disease, her continued avoidance of high-sugar foods can help in maintaining better oral health. This is not just about fewer cavities or dental issues, it's about overall health, as poor oral health is often linked to other systemic health problems. Emily's conscious decision to limit sugar intake will pay off in the form of a healthier smile and fewer dental complications, a benefit underscored by numerous dental health studies. Mentally, Emily will find that her mood and cognitive functions continue to benefit from her low-sugar diet. The initial improvements in mental clarity and mood stability she experienced in the first month will over time become more pronounced. She'll also notice an enhanced ability to concentrate on work and a general sense of improved well-being.
You was productive when you was eating that Snickers bar too. Man, I'll see you on the next video, man.